record for upper. All right. Okay, so take the feet apart and then make nice little circles now, flexing and pointing as well. Okay, so just going through the body nicely, like the legs now. As you're doing the ankles, go ahead and also moving into the knees as well. Start to circle those knees. And then start to really think the whole leg is circling from the hip. You can always hold onto your mat, and let's go in the opposite direction. Circling from the hip. Beautiful. Circling from the knees. Circling those ankles. Beautiful. Stretch those legs, wiggle them back together for me. Good. Take the arms out to the front. Nice breath into the back, into your C curve, and just exhale to reach forward, get a little stretch. Reaching towards your ankles or your shins or your knees. Draw the belly in. And as you exhale, just bring the elbows down towards your knees, just feeling the back open out nicely. Keep the chin tucked in, okay, guys? Inhaling into the back, in between the shoulder blades, feel that nice fullness. And then as you drag your arms back up your legs, just stack your spine nice and tall, and then the arms come back to neutral, reaching parallel. Inhale into your C curve again. Exhale to reach forward. Just imagine this is like a roll down, yeah? Reaching, 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 opening through the back. Now, it's very important for us to draw that breastbone back, yeah, and draw the head nice and long and neck nice and long. Then go ahead and bring those elbows down to the sides. If you can, go ahead and add on a nice flexing into the feet, like as if you're standing on the floor. Breathing into the back. Feel the ribcage open out towards the back. Feel the pull in your belly button. And then drag the arms back up. All the way up, stacking the spine, and then the arms come again parallel. One more time. Inhale, nod the chin, come into your C curve, exactly as if you were rolling down. Stretch the back of the neck. Feel the arms reaching away from each other. Shoulder blades reaching, scooping into the breastbone, scooping into the belly button. Reach again for those ankles, the shins, whatever. Press those heels away from you. And when you're ready, go ahead and pull the elbows down beside the knees or the calves or the thighs. Feeling that big stretch in between the shoulder blades, getting a deeper stretch. Each time deepening that stretch, inhaling into that, and then dragging the arms back up all the way. Nice and tall, beautiful. This time we're going the opposite direction. Inhale into the back, and exhale to float down bone by bone. All the way down, bone by bone, all the way down. Reaching, point those toes nice and long. Feel across the hip bones and nice and open. Feel that nice stretch in the front of your thighs. Crown of the head reaches away from the feet. Hover those arms, reach the fingertips towards the ankles. Inhale to nod the chin. Exhale to lift the head, neck, and shoulders and look towards the toes for me. Take a deep breath into the back of the body and exhale to float that back down. Opening through the shoulder blades, melt those ribs down. Send those legs long. Inhale into the back, nod the chin. Exhale to lift head, neck, shoulders, reaching those arms, zip up across the tummy, across those hips, and reaching that back down one more time. Inhale, let's add on again. Hover those arms, lift the head, the neck, the shoulders, reaching up, look for those toes. Feel as if you're flattening across the body. You reach those arms. Make sure the legs are the same length, hands the same length. Inhaling there with the head still up. Before we go down, let's just slide the feet onto the mat. Exhale, go back down with your head, neck, and shoulders. Beautiful. Your spine is in neutral. Pause there. Press the back of the arms into the mat. Inhale. Press the belly button down into the mat as you feel your lower back lengthen as you exhale there. Feel the back of the body get long. So your tailbone is curled up. Your spine is imprinted. Your neck is nice and long. Inhale to pause. Exhale to float that away. Let the tailbone float away. Feel the pelvis release. Feel the spine get nice and long to the crown of the head. Inhale, nod the chin. And as you exhale, draw the belly in and down. Feel the tailbone stretch away from the crown of the head. So the back of the neck is long, the back is long, imprinting into the spine. Feel that nice scoop into the body there. Inhale. And exhale to release that. Just allow the pelvic floor completely to release. Allow that pelvis to completely release. One more there. Inhale into the sides. Exhale, draw the breastbone down, draw the belly button in, pull that tailbone up, nod that chin in. Beautiful. Good. Inhale to pause there. Exhale to lift one leg, keeping that imprint in the spine, right? Keeping the imprint of the spine. Exhale, do not move the pelvis, just lift the other foot up. So let's take those legs to 90-90. Shins are parallel to the mat. You can take your knees in closer if your lower back is forced off the mat. But otherwise, try to use the lower abs to hold the legs at 90-90. Now, pause. Squeezing into the bum slightly by pressing the feet together, but the knees are over the hip joints. Okay, so let's start with a little bit of shoulder placement as well. So we're really feeling those abs working already. We take the arms up to the ceiling. Let's take them behind us and then just circle those arms and feel a really nice big stretch in the shoulders and bring them back up to the top. Really pressing those feet together so you're feeling those lower abs are working to keep the lower back on the mat. And one more time, feeling that nice circling into the shoulders. Then let's reverse those circles, reversing them. Now this time when you come up with the arms, let's nod the chin and lift the head, neck, and shoulders, lifting up, stretching those arms away, and then coming back down with the head, neck, and shoulders as you circle those arms. So we're just adding the aspect of the head, neck, and shoulders lifting to your circles. Okay, quite simple. It's just not so easy to coordinate. And lifting up again, reaching, and zipping back down. Let's try it again. Add on something. Let's reach up and stretch those legs. Beautiful. Let's reverse those circles. Take those arms up, pull those legs back in, reach back down with the arms, the shoulders, the neck, the head, and circle the arms around. Nod the chin, lift the head, neck, shoulders, reaching for those thighs, reach those legs away. Beautiful. Tuck the chin in. Coming back down with the legs, the arms, the shoulders, the neck, the head. Reach behind us, circle those arms, one more in this direction, and pull up. Lengthen those legs as we reach, reaching. Now start to lift your arms, lower your legs, lower your shoulders, your neck, your head. And let's reverse that circle, lifting the arms back up, nod the chin, lifting, reaching, press those arms, circle them around, bring those legs in. Beautiful. Bring them back to your 90-90. Set those tummies flat. And again, lift the head, neck, the shoulders, the arms, the legs. Reaching that. Start to circle those legs. And reaching. So when the legs go out, the head is up. When the head is up and the legs go out, the arms are also beside the thighs. Yeah? This is quite hard to try to get that there. You might take your back off the mat. So let's reach it here. And then circling that around one more time. And reaching up again, reaching up, press those arms, reach those legs, good, and then circling that back down, bring the head, neck, shoulders, and hug those knees in. Very nice. That's hard work, guys. Well done. Okay. Legs to 90-90, squeeze them together, arms to the side. Let's take the legs over to one side. That's your inhale. Exhale to draw them back to center. So you're just rocking from one pelvis to the other, maintaining that imprinted shape of your spine. So a flexed lower spine, lumbar spine. Flexed meaning your tailbone is coming up between your legs and your lower back is on the mat. Okay, if the lower back is not on the mat, you're in an extension of your lumbar spine. So you want to be in a flexion, just drawing that pubic bone up towards the belly button. So you really feel those lower abs working. Yes. One more side. Even out your sides in case you're going slower than I am. Everything glued together. Take that to the center and hugging onto those legs. Very nice. Okay, last thing here. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Take them behind you as your legs come to 90-90. Inhale to lift your head, your neck, your shoulders, and press those legs away. Breathing into the back, you're going to pump those arms for me. 5 counts as you inhale and 5 counts as you exhale. Keep flattening the tummy and looking for your belly button. Don't be looking up to your feet or to the camera. You're not going to do anything but this. So look towards your belly button, just scooping into that waist, pumping those arms. Now feel as if you're splashing some water so that your whole arm is splashing that water. So you really feel powerful in the back muscles, powerful in the chest and the arms. Let's flex those feet so we press those heels away. Bring the legs a little higher to the ceiling if you can. Draw that belly in. Press that chest up. Look for the belly button. Don't let those heads go. If your head is hurting, hold with one hand and press that other arm. Then we're going to exchange hands and press with that other arm. Then we're going to let the neck get a little stronger. Pump with both arms. Let's point the toes and turn those legs out. Then again, we're going to hold with one hand. as we pump. Keep that chest lifted. Let's let that head go and pump. Go with the other hand and pump. Let that head stay up. Let's go with both hands and strengthen that neck. Last set. And let's exhale. Hold that as you inhale. Lift the chest. Look towards that belly button. Hold the back of the legs. Lift the chest a little higher. Lift the chest a little higher. Bend those knees in. Head, neck, and shoulders roll down. Hugging your legs. Roll your head gently from side to side slowly. Pull the shoulders away from your ears just to let any tension release into the neck. Cross your ankles. Knees are close. Take the arms nice and long beside your body like a big V and stretch the fingertips away from the air and just feel that stretch deepen in the neck. And then take the head gently to center and take that neck stretch to the other side, stretching that arm away from you. Just feeling that nice length in the side of the neck and shoulder. And then take your head back to center. Fantastic. Good. Let's go ahead and take one leg down, the other leg down for our roll-ups. Okay, so if you need to use your band, you can put your band around your legs for your feet and with your legs along for your roll-up. Otherwise, you can go without. We're going to press those legs away, squeezing into the heels of the feet. The inner thighs are wrapped. Let's take those arms up, reaching behind us. Keep that chest melted down. Keep the ribcage melted down. Inhale to lift your head, neck, and shoulders. And exhale to peel yourself up and off the mat. Reach over those legs. Flex the feet at the top. Point those toes and pull that back down. Beautiful. Think of bone by bone as you do this. And zipping up. And scooping. Reaching that, reaching that, reaching that. Scooping into the back. Inhale and exhale, coming back down. Scooping into that. Beautiful. If you want to, you can use your band. Looking good, ladies. Scooping into the belly. Keep that chin tucked in. Beautiful. Shoulders away from the ears. Good. Going. Let me see. All right. Nice. All right. And back down. All the way. And give yourself a nice stretch. Roll those arms around and come to your hips. Now we will leave out our rollovers because I think a lot of us may not be able to do the rollovers. Is it okay with you guys? Or am I leaving them out too often? You're good with that? Okay, so let's go into our leg circles. We will need your band if you want. If you don't want your band, you don't have to have the band, all right? So leg circles. So we're going to have the hips nice and long. All right. Feel, when I say long, what I'm thinking of is a nice long line at the front of the hip, okay? Let's take the left leg up, keep my hips the same height on both sides, and then get that leg a nice stretch, okay? You can go ahead and hold on to that if you don't have using the band, just flex and point. Get that long leg at the bottom holding onto the mat, press that leg away from you, hips and organize. Let's take that leg across the body with the inhale and circle that around and back to the top. Both legs are working hard, ladies, okay? And gentlemen, lift that up, zipping up that tummy. And around, and lift. And around, and lift. Pressing that leg into the mat. And lift. And around. Lift. Two more here. Reach it around. Lift. Both legs active. Reach it around. And lift. Hold on to that. Flex that foot away from you. Heel away. And let's go in the opposite direction. And reach that around. And lift. And zip it around. And lift. And zip that around. Lift. Press that other leg away. Rolling that femur in that hip joint. And pressing that away. Zipping up. And press. Let's go one more here. Reach that away. Pull that all the way to the top. Press the legs away from each other. Let's go ahead, zip up. Slide the other leg in. Take that up. Round the spine. Rocking the spine there. Everything is even. Bend the first leg. Place it down. Feel that stretch into the front of the thigh before you straighten it. Good. And then lengthen that leg. Holding onto that to feel the length into that side. Press that bottom leg into the mat. Feel that flex and point, flex, position that leg, point the toe, hips organize, and take it across the body. and circling that leg in the joint. Really feel the intention to get the body stable and to get that hip nice and open and mobile. Feel every inch of your body from that bottom toe reaching up to the crown of the head. Feel that top leg like you want to scratch a circle on the ceiling and reaching it up each time. Let's go 2 more here and reaching it up. Feel that quadricep. Let's go 1 more here. Take it all the way to the top. Pause. Let's flex that foot. Give that nice length. Check your waist is the same shape and opposite direction. Again, feel the bottom leg is active. Feel your abs are anchoring you. Zipping up across the belly and reaching up. Press that other leg away. Reaching up. Working into that quad. Can you feel that quadricep, ladies and gentlemen? Sure you can, right? You go feel that front of that thigh. Let's go 2 more here. Reaching that around. Last one coming up. Reaching that around. That should have been 6. Lifting back to the top. Hold that there. Let's slide that other leg up and rock the back slightly off the mat and hug your knees in. Just feel that stretch in the front of the thighs. Very nice. Hug your knees in for me. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Tucking your chin in and your head towards your knees. And start your little rocking so you can roll like a ball. Just rocking yourself, rolling like a ball. Try to lengthen through that back. Lengthening through that back. Beautiful. Hugging onto those legs. Let's see if we can do 1 more and just balance at the top. Balance at the top. Pausing there. Holding that there. Now we're going to climb that trio to get ourselves down for our ab series. So what do? I'm going to take my legs here and we're going to walk the legs down, the hands down the legs, yeah? Zipping up to coming down to this position. Stay there. Both hands on your right leg. Tuck the chin in so you're looking for your belly button and press that other leg away. That's your exhale. Inhale, exhale to switch, reach. And really feel the legs stretch. Keep the chest open, the ears are uncrowded, and you're really feeling the back, the shoulder blades opening out of the back as well. Breathing out, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Let's do 1 more. Keep lifting that chest as high as you can. Let's go 1 more side. Reaching both legs together for our double leg stretch. Take both legs out, squeeze, and open the knees and bring the ankles in tight. Take both legs out, squeeze, bring them in, pull tight. Let's add the arms. Take both arms and legs out, squeeze, and circle them around and pull that in. Does that look familiar? Let's press those legs and arms, reaching, squeeze those inner thighs, and circle that around. Let's try 1 more. Pull that in first, tuck the chin. Inhale, keep that chin. And exhale, sweeping that around, pull that in, beautiful. Lengthen those legs all the way up. Holding onto the back of the head, relax the neck so your head is in your hands and lift the chest. Let's lower those legs slightly as you inhale and exhale to draw them back in. Your lower back stays on the mat. Lower with a gentle inhale, exhale to scoop that back up and just let that tailbone curl up. And inhale, lengthen that away, flatten across the tummy. And exhale, lift to scooping. And inhale, lengthen those legs away. And exhale, scooping, scooping, scooping. Let's do 1 more here. Inhale, it doesn't have to be a big movement. And scooping, scooping, scooping. Lift that chest. Let me let you have a little break as you let your head go down and just bend your knees gently. Good. We're going to our crisscross here. We'll do the hamstring pull last so we can get the head a little bit more rest. Let's nod the chin, lift the head, the neck, the shoulders. Take the legs to 90-90, elbows in peripheral vision. Inhale. Exhale to twist to that right thigh, twist across and center. Press the feet together and twist to the other side. Twist as far as you can and then center. Now let's start trying the leg, adding the leg. Opposite leg goes and you twist to the bent knee. Press it across and center. And keep off those shoulder blades as you switch from side to side. Each time coming back to that center point and hollowing out that tummy and center point and reach across and center point. and reach across, really reach across. Let's go one more. And reach, last side coming up. And reach, take it to center. Head, neck, shoulders go down. Take a breather. Legs come up, hold onto those legs, lengthen through the back. See if we can lengthen through those legs, flex and point. Very nice. Chest is open. Shoulders are nice and low. Let's reach for that top leg, the top of the leg, about to the ankle. Okay, as high as we can, but we're not crowding the neck with the shoulders. From here, we're going to lengthen that other leg away, keeping the waist the same shape on the both sides. Feel that stretch, like you're sending the legs opposite direction. Yeah? Let's take that other leg up. Let's do the other side, keeping the waist. You'll see the difference from leg to leg. You'll feel the difference from the side, from the hamstring. You definitely feel one leg is different. It's okay. It's normal. Let's take it together, everything together. Head, neck, shoulders lift. I'm looking for my belly button. I'm lifting as high as I can. Now, no tension in my neck and shoulders. And let's go. Exhale, exhale, and up, and exhale, exhale, and up. And reach for that leg. Come on, pull that leg in. You got to pull that leg in for me, Carolyn. Reach for that leg. Reach, reach. That's it. This is the key, the reach and the pull. And the pull. Get that leg long. Hold above the knee. Don't hold below the knee. Hold up to the calf. So you are encouraging that leg to lengthen, really opening in through that hip, opening in through the hamstring, opening in. Reaching, don't let the body twist. One more set. Keep the waist even. Let the nose be down in line with the pubic bone. Pull that chin in, pull that tummy flat. Last side, even out your sides. Reaching, pull both legs up together. Hug those knees in. And head, neck, and shoulders go down. Very nice. Take the arms to the sides. Lengthen the legs down one at a time. And just let your head float from one side to the other. Just gently there. Beautiful. With the tummy nice and warm, let's take the arms behind us. Wiggle the legs slightly away as we take the arms up. The head, neck, and shoulders lift. And go ahead if you need to help yourself with your hands, you can. Curling up into your teaser prep. Reaching up there and lift. Inhale, scooping. Exhale, reaching back. Reach those arms behind. And again, take those arms up, scooping, lifting, reaching, lengthening. Let's go ahead and lift those arms as well. And then curling back down. Reaching. Let's come up this time and straighten the right leg as we come up. Reaching, reach for that ankle. And come back down. We let that leg come down, low shoulders. And the other side, let's lengthen that left leg, pulling up, reaching, scooping into that, and coming back down. Beautiful. And both coming up, reaching up, reach, lift that leg, hover in your boat. Challenge your arms. Down, challenge one leg. Down, challenge the other leg. Down. Hold on, challenge both legs. Put that down. Inhale. Put one foot down, the other foot down, and stretch those legs, coming nice and tall for our spine stretch forward. Inhaling into your C curve. Exhale to flex the feet. Reach over those legs. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Inhaling into the back. Exhale to stack the spine. Inhale into your C curve. Exhale, reach forward. Long neck, ladies. Press that away. I didn't need to say gentlemen this time because he's doing it. And lifting through all the way up. And reach forward. Pressing through. Pressing through. Pressing through. Hold onto those feet or the ankles or the shins. Open through the chin. Open through the chest. Your back is nice and open now. Feel that stretch. Sipping everything. Good. And curling that opposite direction. Feel the stretch and stack the spine. Let's come back to where we just were. Reach the leg up, reach the leg up. Open leg rocker. Yeah, and rock. And rock back up and stick it. And rock. And stick it. See if we can go double legs lengthened. Rock. and stick it. Or keep them bent. Rock. And stick it, hold, hold, hold. Okay, so we're going for a corkscrew. Let's walk down that tree. Lengthen those legs, arms to the side. Take the legs over to one side. So Pam, you're going to go one side here with the knees bent. Draw that to center. The side knees bent. Okay, draw that in. The side. Bent. The side. The others can lengthen if they want and take it to center. And other side. Let's do one more. And reaching over. And center. Last side, reaching over. And draw that to center. Very nice. Draw the legs down. Go ahead again. Walk those legs out. Hold on with the back of your arms and let's walk our way up. Zipping up and stretch those legs nice and long and wide for our soul. Press those heels away. Arms reaching over those legs. Good. Lifting into that nice rotation out of those sits bones. Press those heels away. Keep the toes pointing up and saw off that toe. Now just feel both bum cheeks stay down as you reach. So feel the stretch between your shoulder blades. Feel the stretch in the front of that back arm, the chest and the neck and the shoulder. Feel that. Feel the stretch in the back of the waist as you bring both bum cheeks down and just feel that inner thigh as well. Let's lift that back up. Take that to the center. Inhale and flexing into that. All those points. Toes point up. Legs stretch open. Bum cheeks stay down. Stretch that back shoulder open. Stretch between the shoulder blades, reaching through the waist. Tucking that chin in and lift. Get that full body stretch, guys. Reach across. Really think of each day from the baby fingers. One reaching away from each other. Heels away from heels. Bum cheeks both down. Scoop the belly in so they lengthen through that waist. Really feel every inch of that body working. Stretching, really feel it. Feel that love for your body. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Opening through that spine. Lift. Let's do one more set on your own steam. And release. Good stuff. I feel good. I love that exercise. Actually, I love all exercises. Okay, so we're going to come on our tummy now. Okay, so prone work is tummy. Okay, we will do our classical work. So let's leave the band out. I think you can do pretty much everything here. Just go with the flow. And remember, guys, the 2 points is length and connection with the abs so that you're protecting your lower back. Okay, I would say that's really the points that we want to make there. I'll keep my glasses on so I can see everybody. Okay, so again, we want to think of length. So no creases behind the neck. I don't want to see you. Just listen to what I say. I don't just you looking all over this and hurting your neck. Just lengthen from the crown of the head to the heels. Okay, feel that length. The legs are about thigh distance apart, so a little bit wider than the hip joint. The hands are next to the shoulders. And the elbows are close to the waist. I'm going to draw my belly in. I'm going to press my pubic bone into the mat, lengthening through my legs so my knees are lifted. Just going to harbor my nose there, zipping up across the tummy. Now I'm going to open through my chin, feeling the length of my body, length of the crown of my head away from my tail, and then open through the chest. No pressure into those arms, just feeling the back lift you up there. Breathing into that, draw the tummies in, and lengthening back down. Feel those shoulder blades sliding down your back. And again, open through the chin, lengthen through the neck. We're not looking up or anything, we're just looking at a nice angle. And lengthening, open that chest, like as if you have a light trying to shine midway across the edge of the mat. Reaching that there. And feel those glutes having to work to get that tummy in and to get the pubis into the mat. Let's go again before we add on. Opening through the chin. Let's see how high we can go without pressing into those arms. Draw the belly in and up. Reaching up a little bit longer, up a little bit longer, a little bit longer, and then down with those belly, ribs, chest, and the nose. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and open the legs a little wider. So we're pressing into the inside of the foot by the big toe. Heels are pointing towards each other so you can feel that wrap into the glutes. Pubis is into the mat, lower back is long, okay? Keep that connection. Lengthen as if you have marbles underneath your toes and you want to slide, roll them away. Roll that ball away, take the hands into the mat, and go ahead and push up now so you can lift your elbows slightly so you can come onto your hips. So I'm on my pubis and my thighs, my belly's pulled in, my elbows are down, back is long. I'm going to go down, I'm going to lift my feet to hover, I'm going to stay my chest up, I'm just bringing my ribs and my hips down, and I'm going to rock back up onto my thighs and my pubis. Okay, I'm using my arms to help me. I'm going to rock onto my ribs and my hips, I'm lifting my thighs, and I'm going to rock back up again. So just feel as if you're at the bottom of a rocking chair and you're just simply rocking in the breeze. Think of yourself on a nice Caribbean veranda and you're just rocking in that gentle breeze off the mountainside as you feel the whish of the breeze, you hear the trees, you can smell the honeysuckle and jasmine, and a little hummingbird buzzing around as you rock there, just rocking gentle into the back. Really great for you, Pam, if you can. Reaching through, and then lower those legs, lower the elbows, and then lower the chest. The chin comes in. Beautiful. Let's turn the toes and then bring the legs together. Just going to take you out of that for a second. Take your hands right beside your chest and press up into your half plank. Beautiful. One long line. Good. So don't let those bums sag. Okay, one long line. Then release the toes. Draw the belly button in. Give me a nice rounded spine as you reach that tailbone away to counter stretch that spine. Tuck that chin in. Inhale there. And then coming back up into your cat stretch, lift the spine up to the ceiling, rounding that tailbone under. And then you're going to come flat into the hips, into the waist, into the chest, and open out through the chin. Feeling one nice long line like your half plank. Let's turn the toes under, hip distance apart, and come onto your full plank. Pressing those heels away, press the mat away from you, draw the tummy in. Okay, if you want to go here and then take your leg up here, you can, or if you want to stay in your full plank. Let's hover one leg, lifting and lowering, lifting and lower, zipping up, lifting and lower. One more time, lifting and lower. Flex that foot, press that mat away from you, come down onto your knees. Release those feet and come into your cat stretch, rounding through the spine. Feel that length. Inhaling into that, coming back into your cat stretch as you exhale. Inhale, lengthen through the body again. Half plank, turn the toes under and hover. Let's take the left leg up this time and squeeze that bum up and tap. And lift, and zip, and lift, and zip up everything, and lift. Flex that foot, put it down. Beautiful. Hold that there. Come down onto your knees. Inhale. Come down onto your hands again. Elbows into the tummy, onto the chest. Lengthen those legs nice and long. Take the fingertips and place them just underneath your forehead. Lengthen through the legs and both legs lift. Bend the knees both into your bum and straighten them out. Both into your bum and straighten them out. Both into your bum. Straighten them out. Hold them off the mat. One goes in and resist. In, resist. Alternating those legs. In, draw the tummies in. Stretch those legs. The knees are lifted off the mat. Stretch them off the mat. Reach. Try to keep those thighs lifted. Working into the back of those legs. Reach. One more set. Reach. Last side. Reach. Point both toes. Press both legs together down onto the mat. Lift your forehead, zipping up the tummy. Take the arms out and reach them behind you, clasping your arms there. Open through the chest and lift that chest nicely. Send those legs away, draw the tummies in. Open and lift the spine. Take a breath. Exhale, take a breath again. Exhale. Swim those arms back to where you started. Beautiful. And again, turn the toes under and press up onto your half plank. Take a breath. Rounding into your cat stretch and back into your child's pose. Zipping through the body. Inhale. Exhale, come into that nice round stretch. And then pull your knees in nice and tight. Press the feet together. Walk the hands in. Is everybody going to be okay on their knees? For now? Yeah? Beautiful. Think of both knees pointing to the headlights, both hips, headlights pointing front. Squeeze the feet together. So my knees are slightly apart so that I can wrap my thighs here. Squeeze my feet together. All right, so zip up everything. I'm going to take my arms to the side. We're going to go kneeling side twist. So we're going to twist without moving those hips. Squeeze the glutes and center. Inhale, twist across. Pull that tummy in. Don't arch up that lower back. Squeeze those glutes and center. Press those feet together. Shoulder blades draw down. Push. Push the hips in opposition to the shoulders and center. Feel that waist like you're wringing that waist. Twist, twist, and center. And again, reach it, reach it, reach it. One more side. Zip up that waist and reach it, reach it, reach it. And take that to center. Beautiful. Take the arms up. Inhale and then roll over. Try not to get the bum too far back over to the heels as you roll over your cat stretch from kneeling. Feel the spine get long into a high cat stretch. You know when the back cats go really high with the back? Scoop the tummy in there. Exhale. Inhale and then bring the bum back towards your heels. One more breath there. Stretch those arms. Beautiful. And then sliding out of that, you're just going to slide all the way out to your side. Reaching out to your side for our traditional side work. So, legs are long. Hips are stacked. Bringing your legs slightly in front of your body, just slightly. Both legs active, zipping up. Now remember, so Pam, you may want to press that bottom leg down into the mat as opposed to lifting it, just so that you make sure you're really protecting into the hips. Send that top leg away from you, ladies and gentlemen, and go ahead and hover both legs. If it's better for you to press the leg down, go ahead and do it that way, okay? This way just works harder into the abs and the core. Let's take the legs parallel lifting. We're going to go for 8 of these. Okay, the reason I'm saying to leave it down is that sometimes if you have an SI discrepancy, you can work a little too hard into one side and then twist it out. Okay, so for people that suffer sciatica and stuff, if you press the legs down, it actually can work as well, just as hard, but you're getting a different kind of work. Okay, let's go 2 more after this. I think that should be 7. I can feel it in my bum already. And 8. Beautiful. So developing. Legs turn out. Same thing. If your leg is down, it turns out on the mat. If it's up, stay up. Knee opens. This one is great because you're working into the rotators, strengthening into the hip so that's not always the joint. Yeah, there's 2 joints in the pelvis. Sacroiliac joint and the hip joint, the femur, right? So we have to know which joint we're working. Hold that there. Reverse. We're working the hip joint there. If we let that pelvis rock in and out, up and back, front and down, then what we're doing, we're actually working the SI joint and the lumbar joints, the joints of the lumbar spine. Yeah. So you don't want to be doing that. You want to be really focusing on the stability and reaching that. Beautiful. From there, let's put down the bottom leg and let's go for our grand rond de jambe. Take it smaller with this one, Pam. Just smaller circles for your grand rond de jambe, but definitely want to push that bottom leg into the mat for everybody as you reach around. So you keep that stability of the pelvis as you circle that leg. Pam, just go smaller with your circles so they're more controlled. Let's reverse those circles. Reaching around, squeezing into the glutes, reaching that around, lengthening that leg, zipping up. Look, lots of people have sciatica, lots of people have SI joint problems, right? So I certainly do. So I know if it applies to more than one person that's absolutely struggling, then go right ahead and do that as well. So front and back from here. I'm going to go back slightly at an angle so I can get more extension. And then I'm going to come front parallel to the floor. I'm going to sweep back so I go into a hip extension. Again, not a back extension. It's just in the glutes. And I'm coming front with that. Beautiful. And let's reach that up. Feel that squeeze into the bum. And reach. And reach. And send that leg back up. And reach. And reach. And for 4, stretch. Keep that waist long. Don't be working into that waist. Okay, keep it long. You can feel it supporting you, but you're not feeling it scrunching. And reach, and reach. Can we do one more here? Press that back. Last one here. Press, press, and reach it back. Take those legs together for me. Zip them together. Now press that bottom leg down. You're going to take this foot, point it down, taps in front. Make a little rainbow with that leg. Tap that heel behind. Yes, now hold on to that hip. Tap. If you want more work, you hold on to the head, behind the head. So really working into that hot potato. Reach. And for 4. And 4. Lengthen that leg. 5. And 5. Zipping up. 6. And 6. And 7. And 7. And 8. And 8. Beautiful. Send them all the way out. Squeeze them together. Bring those knees in. Plant those heels in line with your sits bone. Open that knee. Pressing it open. Press it open. Press it open. And close. And press. Press, press. Keep the hips stacked. And press. Just working into that hip joint. Not the S side. Just that hip. Push. Push, push. And resist. And push. Push, push. And resist. Push. Push, push. Resist. Let's go 2 more. And push, 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 and resist. Last one for 8, hold. And 8, 7, little pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Bring that knee down, beautiful. Take that leg in front and give that bum a nice little massage. Good girl, good boy. All right, take your arm away from you. That really feels juicy. Okay, now let's go ahead and straighten that bottom leg. So you get a nice long line from your throat to that bottom leg. Turn the chest to the ceiling if you can. And then I'm going to try to open my chest nicely towards the ceiling, keeping that leg anchored there. Reaching out, zipping up nicely. Send that leg nice and long. Reaching, opening through the body, breathing into it, and just whispering the word release to yourself. To feel yourself open up there. One more breath, stretch that hand behind you. And go ahead and lift that arm all the way up to the ceiling and bringing that down. Very nice. Just take those legs together and then push yourself up. We'll do that nice half bend that we did last time, okay? I think everybody enjoyed that one. Give yourself a break. Good. So we're going up into our side bend, but we go halfway, right? So my legs are still in line. My back leg is in line with my sits bone. So from here, nice and long, we're going to open through this leg, pressing that hip open. I'm going to press up onto the calf of this leg. So I'm opening into my knees. Then I'm going to lift my arm, make a T with my arms, press my arm over, lift my hip. So I'm trying to make one long line with my knee and my arm, pressing into that, lifting that, stretching, taking that arm. Now hover this hip, hover it, and then float it down, and then bring that knee down. Open that knee. Open up through the knees. Open up through the body. Length. Reaching. Press those knees open. Bring that arm up. Lower that. Hover that hip. Bring that down. And then bring this leg down in front. Give that a nice little stretch. Beautiful. And then take that leg from underneath you and going into the other side. All right. Nice and long. Everything is organized. Then the legs come in front. Sit up. So if you want to keep that little bottom leg down, make it active. Okay. Otherwise, lift. And let's come up in parallel. Keep sit up and squeeze together. All the time I'm doing this, guys, I said all the time, I'm pushing my leg away, like as if I'm trying to scratch the wall on the other side of the room, right? Reaching it. I'm feeling active in my thigh, in my hip, everything. And reach. Let's go one more here. Reach. Now develop it. Let's turn that leg up. Open that knee. Lengthen that. And flex. And sweep that in. Reach. And down. And sweep that in. Reach. Let's reverse. I think I did one too many here. Reach. Or was that 3? Yeah, that was 3. Squeeze together at the bottom. Lift. What's happening with my waist is my hips still stacked. Bottom leg is active. Reach. And take that down. Round, round, and round. I'm going to put down that bottom leg. Take that leg in front and circle that leg. Go, even if This is not the side where you feel pain. Whatever you did on the other side, do it on this side as well. Because half of the time you have pain on one side is because you're asymmetrical. Pause, reverse. Okay, so it's no point we continue to make one side more flexible and stronger. We have to even out the strength and the symmetry in the body, right? Makes sense? That's why we get injuries on one side. Let's go front and back. Press it up and front, front. Now we're working still from the hips, guys. The back shouldn't be moving. My tailbone is pointing down there. I'm not curling my pelvis in. I'm just working in that hip joint, deep in that hip joint. If you can only come to here, that's fine. Yeah, reach that leg back and press, press, and squeeze that glute back. Draw the tummies in. Press, press, active in that bottom leg. Squeeze. Let's go one more here. Press, press, active in that bottom leg. Reach out there. Beautiful. Now bring the legs together. Press the bottom leg down. Waist is low. Lift that leg. Point the toe down. We're tapping in front. And lift. And turn the heel down. Tap behind. Turn the toe down. So we're moving into the ankle. We're moving into spiraling into the hip joint. So the joint is in lateral rotation. The joint comes into medial rotation. So that movement is from the thigh, not the ankle so much. Yeah, the ankle is involved because it's leading it, but it's coming to make sure that that hip is doing that movement. And the waist is active and stable. Yeah, the pelvis is stable. Just a gentle rock to make that femur move, but not a big roll, not a rumble. Yeah, let's go 2 more sets. Reach. Is that the last set coming up? I feel like there's 1 more set to go. Tap and tap. Beautiful. Squeeze them up together. Now bend those knees. Bring the heels in line with the sit bone for our clams. Feet stay active. Leg goes up. Pressing forward. My hip is still shining light onto you, right? Both headlights on you. I don't have one headlight pointing to the ceiling, right? Or to the corner of the room. Make sure I'm pointing my headlight to you all the time so that it's a movement in the hip joint. Give yourself a break. If you can only go this far, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. That's what you have. Right, let's go 2 more. Reach. And 1 more reach. Hold this one open. Let's go 8 little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And then reaching that down. Very nice. Let's take that leg in front. So you get a nice stretch, rub it there. And then we're going to take our arm underneath us, holding onto this leg. Allow that chest to roll open. So we want to shine that light onto the ceiling. Let's take that arm and help that facilitate that movement. Just spiraling the spine. Turn the head as well. Draw the tummy in. Feel that. If you want to lift your knee off the mat because it's too deep a stretch, it's fine. Just put your fist underneath the leg. Hold it from below. Go to where you have a threshold that you know that I can take this and it's going to release. If it thinks that your body's fighting it for the whole feeling, don't do that. Take it, ease it back a bit. Okay, so we want it to get where the proprioceptors of the muscles say, oh, that's not quite my end range. I can release that another notch. Yeah, but if it's saying, oh my God, I'm going to tear off my bones, I can't do this, then ease back that stretch, right, guys? Else you never get more flexible. You're going to love up your body, not force it, you know? Reach back there. Now lift that arm, reaching that arm up, reaching that arm and bring it to center. Beautiful. And then let's take the legs together. I'm going to press up for our side bend. So this is like a side bend, but half side bend. All right? Because some of us are getting a lot of work into the neck and shoulders and not enough into where we want it. So let's just take it easy. Okay, so armpit engaged, arm on knee, legs are active. We're going to open that leg, still again, headlights. And I'm going to go into the shin of this leg so that I can press my hips open, press my knees apart. Take that leg, arm to a T. Take it over. Now, as I reach up, I reach my hip up. You know, when we do that when we are on both feet, press that hip up and the knees are open. Reach and reach for that leg and hover the waist. Feel the hip stretch first and then bring that hip down and bring the knee down. Bring that knee open. Open through the body, reach. lengthen, power, zip up, reach, press the toe, the fingers away from the knee, press that hip open and up, bring that arm back to T, reach for that, start to harbor that waist, feel the stretch into the bottom of the body, then bring that thigh down, beautiful, and close that leg, bring that leg in front, give it a little rub, and then open back up, good stuff. Good. Facing front, long line, okay, we're going to we have a boomerang for those who want. So let's just get a nice stretch into this knee, hip, pressing that open. I'll do this side. Pressing that open. Nice flat back, reaches forward, flex that other foot. Get a nice stretch into that hip. Round the spine. Open through the chin, lengthen the spine again. Into that hip. And then lift the spine. Beautiful exercise. Zipping up, flat back forward. Then into that bum. Then rounding into that. And it's slightly different into the back as well. Not just the hip. Nice stretch. Open through the body. Nice and long. And lifting out of that. Beautiful. So for those of you who want to do the boomerang, we can do a couple and then we'll go into our seal to finish off. So if you want a boomerang, you can go ahead with me. I'll show you very quickly, or you can just go into some roll-ups. Do about 4 roll back and forth, okay? Roll-ups. So most of you will not be able to do this. I'll just do it for a couple of people who may want to. So we're here. If nobody wants to, let me know. And then you're just going to zip up, pull your legs up with you, roll over. So not everybody's going to do this. I'm going to change my legs crossed, reaching, zipping up, curling through, bring my head up, arms come up, lifting into my teaser, squeeze my legs together, bring my arms behind, bring my arms out and down, reaching and hug. And start again. So if you don't want to do that, just do 4 beautiful roll-ups and roll-downs as you are, okay? So zipping up, scooping into the waist, just ignore us for those of you who are not. Drag the legs with you, squeezing those thighs, bring them, roll over into your plow, reach behind, switch where you're cross, lengthen through the back, and then down you go, zipping up, bone by bone, lift the head with you, lift the neck, the shoulders, the arms, reach for those ankles, lengthen up, bring those arms behind you, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the legs, coming down, big stretch in the shoulders, reach for those ankles, scooping, and lift. So for those of you who watched first, let's do one last one so we do both sides, scoop, and reaching, zipping up, pressing into the arms, length, cross the legs the other way, and arms come up with the head, the neck, the shoulders, rolling up into your teaser, bring those arms around, stretching those arms, lower the legs as your body comes forward, stretching, and everybody comes to this point, legs release, bring the arms down towards the ankles, everybody's here with us, get a nice stretch where we started, and curling up. I think if everybody did our rolls, we don't need to do the seals, right? Then one more time, bring the arms up. Keep your right arm up and go to your left. Pressing the hips down, reach. Inhale. Both arms up. Keep the left arm up, reaching over, both pressing into the hips. Press down to the elbow, lengthen. Inhale, reach up. Both arms up, inhale, reach towards those ankles. Long and nice spine. Press the elbows down beside the knees, tucking the chin in, flex those feet. Drag those arms in just as we started. All the way up. One more time. Reach. Bring those arms over towards the legs, reaching down. This time we bring the arms back together and lift back up, straight up. Breathing, bring those elbows to the sides, bring the shoulders down, feel the wrist get a nice stretch. And shake out those hands, wiggle those legs and give yourself a hug. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you guys for coming.
Thanks, Carla.
You